Okay. I know you've read or heard about that game, movie, or comic, blah, blah, but you haven't heard it from us. So chill, relax, let us talk all about it before you log off.
Nobody can see it. Who's Vin Diesel fighting?
Yeah, no. What?
All right, you guys ready?
Let's do it.
All right, what's up, everybody? I am Sir Aaron Carter, and you're listening to Before You Log Off, the show that's just like every other show, minus, I don't know.
Maybe.
But you hear us talk.
Yeah, but you hear us
hope it's
talking
better.
this time. All right, and of course, the internationally known Steven Gutierrez is with me,
Hi, guys.
and we have Jerry Panaricon with me, too.
I know. Twice and never mind. It's a new month.
Yeah, exactly. You're off, sir. You are off.
This is my 1 month quota. Right?
Adam is on hiatus. He is doing something very important.
Like getting a gerbil out of his butt cheeks.
Ooh.
Yeah, get that rumor started, everybody.
Yep, let's do it.
I was there. I saw
Let's
it.
do it.
Him and
Sometimes you're not here.
what's the other guy? The actor. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, Richard Gere?
Richard Gere. So
Oh.
Gere and Adam are in the same boat with gerbils. So I just finished up The Good Place.
I haven't seen it, so no spoilers.
No spoilers.
I haven't seen it.
I'll give my no spoiler review. 4 seasons. It is one of the shows that actually has an ending. So beginning, middle, and end for a full arc of a story. And it does it quite well.
How do you rate it?
Out
Out of 5.
Out of 5, I will give it a 4.9.
Wow,
that's
good.
Close to
On-
perfection.
On the Aaron
Because
scale, that's
nothing
good.
is perfect.
How do you compare it to the ending of Game of Thrones?
That's-
Okay, so it's like, what is your favorite meal in the world?
That's a tough
Right?
choice.
Just don't even tell me what it is. Just think of something. Like, I
Okay.
like this combination of foods. And then somebody urinated all over it. That's the difference
I mean, if I was R. Kelly.
between
Describe this person.
this person.
I'm
Oh,
just
this is a diabetic person, so it's kind of sweet.
It's
I
kinda
guess
sweet.
it's
That's
like
gross.
sweet tea over you.
I regret bringing this up, people.
Your
That's
fault.
disgusting.
Your fault. Don't tell me to describe things if you don't want me to.
Gross.
But no, it's a good one. If you haven't checked it out, it's on Netflix.
Is it
One.
on par with Breaking Bad ending?
I thought Breaking Bad ending. I really did not care for the last season.
I
That's
thought
me
it was pretty
personally.
Nice how they ended it.
They ended it up fine, but I swear the season before, the one season before, they could have ended it like that for me, and I would have been good. Because what was the little kid getting killed or whatever?
Jesse's little
Jesse's friend,
yeah.
And then like they wrapped everything up. That was it. They could have ended it right there, and that was it for me because he killed the Mandalorian guy.
Gus.
Gus. Yep.
Yep.
Everything was. I felt like they wanted to do a little more. I felt like they just wanted to kill.
They wanted to kill Walter.
Yeah, they wanted to kill Walter. It was like he probably needs
They
to
had
pay.
yeah.
But if they had ended it there, I would have been fine. Good Place. They take everybody's storyline. They show you all the characters that you know went through this journey with. They wrap up everybody's storyline.
And everybody unplugged from the Matrix, right?
Spoiler alert: everybody is dead.
Yes. Not gonna watch it anymore.
I mean, episode
Thanks,
1,
Aaron.
you find that out. but
Yeah.
okay.
So, but no, definitely check it out. It's probably going to take a little bit before the final episode, final season gets on Netflix. I don't know what the.
I don't know either. Well, they're already putting Arrow.
Are they?
Yeah, and like
Okay.
I think in like 2 weeks or a week or something like that, they're supposed to put it.
I
out
spoiled that for myself because I didn't
seen-
really care.
there. I seen a picture of something.
I watched the last 30-second wrap up of it, and I was like, yeah, okay, cool. They try to give you a little hope with other projects, I should say.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to spoil it for other people, that are out there, but like, they try to like, hey, the DC universe,
Hey, we're still here.
we got these other things
still
to
here,
show
guys.
you.
Yeah.
One thing that I do like though at the DC universe, and I was talking to a coworker about this with the TV shows, and we've said it on the show before, or I've at least said it on the show before. DC, since they have access to all their toys to play with, they could win the whole Marvel versus DC entertainment war. They could do their big time movies. They can do all their stuff because they can use any character in their whole arsenal, right? Marvel can't because they don't own everything, which is fine. They're doing the best they can.
Mhm.
But DC, what they did with their TV show is they linked every single property that they have ever done, movie, TV, comic book, all that stuff, and just said, these are different dimensions,
It's
all
dope.
within
Yeah,
our universe.
You're talking about that Flash scene when he.
Not just that. So when the two Flashes met each other,
Yeah.
but they have more in the TV show where they go through different Earth 52, Earth 86, Earth. They do all, and they
go through their multiverse. Or
they go to their
That's
multiverse,
freaking dope.
and they're like, these are all a part of our thing. This is all different multiverse. They went through Michael Keaton's Batman universe.
Val Kilmer's?
They didn't. I don't think they showed his universe, but it's just like
so they went through the dark. This is that big old mashup.
Yes,
right?
they showed little
event.
bits from every single one. So you have the movies, you have the TV shows, everything all is connected now because they're just different multiverses or whatever.
That's dope.
So I was like, that's the biggest flex you can do. Be like, hey, Marvel, we got all our stuff and it's all connected. If I want this guy to jump over here, then he can jump over here. And now
we could put them in movies. We could put them in shows.
Exactly. It makes me feel a lot better because I used to be like, I hate this Batman, or I hate this, Superman movie, or I hate that Arrow show or something like that. But now I can solidify. This is something that we've never really been out in the open, and it's just been solid. I've been like, that's just a different universe. I don't care. That's just a universe I don't like.
Yeah,
that's I can fall on that now.
Just throw it all in that Green Lantern.
Exactly. That's not the main
Reynolds.
universe. You can say that. Like, that's not the main universe now. Like, the comic book is the main universe, and you can rest on that one. But now them coming out and saying, hey, these are all different, universes. I dig it. I dig it. I'm on board now, DC. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention.
I wonder who's the person behind that, or the people behind that.
Who's there, Kevin Feige?
Not necessarily their Kevin Feige, but who finally was like, you know what? We should have did this from the beginning. And then,
my coworker told me he really was, because he was like big into it. And I can't remember the guy's name, but there is a multitude of people. I think it's like a group.
Yeah, that's why I changed it from one person to the council of people. Because as soon as you did Arrow and then you branched out and did Flash, that was the first one. That was the first step.
Jeff Johns.
That's
the Kevin Feige of DC.
That's the Kevin Feige.
Quote, if we have no other word for whatever.
Is he the person that controls both the TV space and the movie space?
So he is never mind, because now I'm just reading it says in 2018 he stepped down from executive role at DC Entertainment to open up a different production company. So it's not him anymore.
Oh.
But at one point it was him. I don't know who does it anymore.
Because whoever those people
it's everybody.
Like they should have did that from the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand they wanted everything separately. But when they first introduced Arrow and Flash, that was perfect, because it was like, oh, you have these two worlds that are totally different, but in the same universe, that can work side by side.
Yeah, if they wanted to.
If they wanted to.
Yeah. I mean, like I'm good with it.
They should have just packed it all in there, like from that point, and just saw that worked.
So we know,
let's go this route.
In the works, there's going to be the Green Lantern HBO Max show. We're getting that.
Okay.
I hate HBO. And there's
what do you hate HBO for?
They're separating Go from Max.
Yeah. You're getting everything. You're getting HBO Plus, HBO at night.
But it's not all.
That's called HBO Maximum Nipples.
Can I just pay for one HBO and have everything?
Can't you? You can't.
I mean, I think that's just.
I thought it was a
going
package
with the TV. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
If you have HBO Go, you're not gonna have HBO Max show unless you pay more. Right?
I have no idea, because he might be onto something. I was trying to watch the U.S. soccer game today, and it said it was on ESPN News. Right?
What?
So yeah, exactly. Right. So I'm like, what the hell is ESPN News? So I tried to look it up. I have ESPN on my
Hulu
cable. No. I have it on that package, the HBO Plus. I mean ESPN Plus, and
Disney
I have it,
Plus,
and I have the HBO package, or HBO. Why do I keep saying HBO? I have ESPN Plus.
Yeah.
I have ESPN on my cable, but I don't have ESPN News. Damn. I don't know what the hell that is. I tried to look at it online, and it said it's not with your cable provider package. And I was like, "What the hell is it then?" Like I couldn't.
It's a newspaper that gets melty
so
every
stupid.
month.
Yep.
So stupid. So I don't know. When they split stuff up like that, like how you're talking about, it
Yeah.
does make it more difficult to figure out.
Why do I need 3 HBO packages?
They want to get paid more.
They have to pay. You have to pay them 3 times. That's what it is.
Go fuck yourself.
That's what it is. So, hey, what are you gonna do? Pay the money or not watch the stuff?
Yeah, not watch.
I watch the stuff
You-
because
you'll watch
because
it.
by me
You're
not
pushing me to
watching
bootleg
it,
things now.
they'll have to adhere to what my rules and the people's rules.
Very
I should
true.
say.
Very true.
We have more power than
Yeah, as a group.
as a group. Correct.
But by yourself,
By
they'll be
ourselves,
like, all right,
it's just,
whatever.
yeah.
I got these 3,000 other
It's one
people.
man versus an army
Yeah, so.
or a tank. I should say a tank.
We got a Hulk.
But we don't have a Hulk.
Oh.
That's the problem.
So we have a rock, Jerry.
Damn it.
Yeah, we have a rock.
And they got papers.
They have a tank, Jerry.
They have a tank, yes.
damn.
We have a rock, they have a tank, but we need a lot of rocks
A
to
lot of
bury the
rocks.
tank. And then
Exactly.
they'll have to make something
Then we
new.
can lift boulders
Yeah, exactly.
and smash it with boulders.
So anyway, HBO will be out what?
That was a terrible analogy, and there's people
Yeah.
gonna be like, "That's physically impossible. You
Yeah.
guys are stupid."
Well, whatever. They get that.
I don't even
They get it.
know
They
where
get
we're
it.
going
They get
anymore.
They get it. HBO will be out with multiple different things. You'll be able to see the Green Lantern core show on that whenever they make that. Now you'll know that it's connected to all the universes, just not in the same universe. It's in the multiverse. So, like I said, now I'm more excited for the future of any DC property than I was before.
So technically, Mortal Kombat's in the DC universe.
They're a Warner Brothers property.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I don't know
right?
if it's a DC. Do they make comic books for Mortal Kombat?
Probably.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
probably
they have a
do.
comic book for everything. Crystal Hot Sauce. They got.
Yeah, you know.
I would read
Yeah.
it and enjoy
Popeye's
it.
chicken. And,
They have it for everything.
He's just reading things in the room.
yeah.
Drapes, clock on the wall, comic book. They have a lot of
5
stuff.
second rolls.
He's some Kool-Aid.
Yeah, no, I don't know if they're
Yes.
if DC is
Yeah, Injustice.
if
and
Scorpions and
Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, no.
Mortal Kombat.
I don't think they're. I don't know. Whatever. I wouldn't. I wouldn't
I'm gonna
say
say
no.
Scorpions in there.
Yeah, I
somewhere.
mean,
Yeah.
go ahead.
It's-
I don't.
it's there.
It's not gonna. It's not gonna do anything. But you know, whatever.
Yeah. Raiden.
So moving over from TV and comic books, well, actually, let's tell them the comic books thing for a second. Weren't we going to do something? We're going to do like a comic book thing.
Yes, we were supposed to, I think, pick suggestions of comic
Yeah.
books.
So we
Or
were
wanted to.
we were streaming the other night, and we got to talking about comics and nerd stuff as we do when we're streaming video games.
because we're nerds.
Exactly.
Nerds.
And I mean, other people do this already, but it's like a book club type of
Oh,
situation.
the comic book club.
Yeah, the comic book club,
Yeah.
like Oprah's comic book club.
Yeah, our suggestion for people to read, or their suggestion for us to read.
Exactly. Then we can read it. We can do a little segment on the show about it, and you guys can feel like you're in with it. Like, hey, I read it too. You know, let's discuss it now.
Yeah, please.
Like I thought, page 3 was a little bit overdrawn. So
Too much color.
That shade of purple.
yeah, just terrible.
didn't, match.
So if you have suggestions, and we'll also put it out because I didn't put it out on the social medias either. I need.
No,
to do
we're
that.
terrible at social media. If people haven't realized
That's
that, by now.
100%. I need a new profile picture. I haven't changed mine since 2004. I
Wow.
need.
Wow.
Did you not see me on there?
Catfishing people
That's
now?
the oldest.
It was 11-year-old Aaron.
Yeah,
on
it's
there.
11-year-old me. So, yeah, we need to pick a comic book. And you said you don't like starting in the middle of stuff, right?
I don't. I like. It's hard for
So
me
issue
to
one.
to start with.
That's the problem, though. There is no such thing anymore. Like you're in the middle of everything.
So like I maybe like, you know how they have like those events that start the whole
yeah, okay,
thing over.
all right.
Maybe pick up from one of those will be fine. I don't, because I understand. I'm not going to go back and read the old 1960s
I mean,
Spider-Man or
you
whatever.
could. It'd be
I could.
terrible.
I mean,
I
if they
could.
voted for it,
Be terribly racist
But
and sexist
I would
and
probably
everything.
get bored and stuff like that because
Probably.
I'm just assuming. I don't know.
What's the last comic you read? Jerry, you can answer this too.
The Civil War. I got the
do
Civil
you
War
count mangas?
Okay. No, I don't count manga.
Oh.
I
And
kind of put those separately.
It's
actually.
got I got Black Panther's story for Civil War,
Okay.
the first Civil War, and then the actual story of the Civil War and Spider-Man's,
Okay.
and I read those 3.
Jerry, have you ever read a comic book?
I have like 4 of them.
That didn't answer my question.
Well, I bought the Great Lakes comic because I wanted to read about that squirrel girl. And
the Great Lakes Avengers or whatever. Okay,
yeah.
all right. And
Yeah.
you read that one?
Yeah, I read it, and that was
Realize
like,
nobody gets naked. And
I know. I
it's
was
like,
like,
I'm
eh.
done. I'm done.
I was like, why is she so powerful? And
She attacks with squirrels, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm just saying. They may
You
be
ever
the
fought a
strongest-
squirrel?
Yeah.
they'll bite your neck off.
All right then. So then now you know.
Exactly.
Can
Yeah.
they suggest mangas for us, please?
I mean, I guess
I mean, I'm not opposed to it.
Yeah, we'll watch
we can do so. We'll say
some mangas.
any nerd reading. I guess.
Yeah, because I would like to read more. That's a thing.
They suggest
I
the
don't do.
dictionary watch.
That's terrible.
I'll read a word or two.
That's terrible.
Um,
Aardvark.
I know a few
Got
words.
it.
Yeah, no. So I'll put it up on the social medias on the Twitter, and we can. I don't know. Should we do a poll? Like,
Maybe.
What do
I
you start
want
with?
to see what's suggested. I want to just make a list
Okay.
and then go down and try to read as many
Okay.
as possible.
Yeah, because I just finished up October Faction.
Oh, on
That
Netflix.
yeah. I finished up the series and I read the comic book
Oh,
series.
really?
I read both of. There's multiples. I think there's like 3 different series. Because there's the beginning one that intros everybody, and then you get a little storyline with that one. Then there's a second one with a different story with the same characters. Blah blah blah. But
I read the Umbrella Academy.
Umbrella, yeah, that was
online.
pretty interesting.
And so that's probably the last thing I read.
Okay.
Was that because that was a little more recent.
Quick review of the October Faction. Terrible.
So you loved it.
I did not like the
All right.
TV series. I'm sorry. That one.
Was it like a totally different thing?
So here's the premise.
Out of 5, what do you give it?
I give it a 1.
Oh,
So
man.
here's the premise, and this is why it hooked me in the beginning with the trailer. It's about 2 parents that are monster hunters that are trying to keep that secret from their 2 kids, right?
I'm ready in.
But their 2 kids have a secret as well that they're trying to keep from
Their parents.
Whoa. Like strange things are going
they're
on with them.
also monster hunters.
So
That's terrible.
so I was hooked, right? I was like,
yeah, no,
that is a
pretty good-
premise that I can jump
pretty
behind.
good premise.
No holds barred. Let's go right into this one. The trailer was dope. Like, it wasn't the greatest special effects with the monsters, but I can forgive that type of stuff if the story is there, right? Whatever. I don't.
Yeah.
If it's it's not. It's whatever. And then the first 30 seconds, like I'll give you the thing in the first 30 seconds. The dad is sitting on the bed. He's moping around. He's like sad. He just got the news that his father died. And he has to go back home to settle, set things all out, right? And his wife is kind of like, hey, we gotta get up and you gotta do this. Like, hey, this is I know it's a tough time and everything like that. Are you okay? And he's like, yeah, no, I'll be okay. I just haven't been back home in a long time, or we haven't been home in a long time. And then they like pan out to the whole room. There's dead monsters everywhere. And then she takes her gun without looking and she shoots one that's about to attacking. And I was like, okay, here we go.
It's good.
Starting off on a
Cool.
10. Let's go. And then it just goes downhill, the rest of it. I was just like, all right, that was the biggest tease I have ever seen in my entire life. Like, I don't think there was one extra episode that I was just like, it was kind of like grinding in a MMO to get to
the good stuff.
yeah,
then you
and
don't
I was
get good
hoping,
stuff.
I was hoping that it would pan out because I was looking at other reviews after episode 3, and people were like, "Oh, well, I mean, I think there's 10 episodes." They were like, during episode like 7 to 10, that's when the story starts picking up, and you really get into the actual meat and potatoes of it.
You get the good stuff.
So I was like, okay, I will give them the freaking benefit of the doubt that all these other episodes are just kind of building up these characters and stuff like that. And it was dumb. It was just so dumb.
You're not selling this for me.
I'm not selling it for no one.
Gave it a 1 out of 5.
This is what I will sell, the comic book.
Better.
Comic book, way better. The premise is the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
The premise is a little different. Yeah, no, it's kind of the same. It's basically
It takes
the same
place
thing.
in September, not
No,
October.
that's definitely
Got it.
not. But I like the comic book a lot better. I like the way and then the second series of the comic book with the kids and
November
everything like
Faction.
that. Oh my gosh, it's so It's way better. It's not like the greatest story of all time, but I feel like they didn't want to do the comic book because it was the Umbrella Academy.
Yeah.
And they didn't want to recreate the Umbrella Academy
because
they already have
Netflix
that.
show
But that's what the comic book to me feels like. It feels like another Umbrella Academy type of situation. Like the look of there's a vampire, werewolf, monster hunters, warlocks, all on a team fighting evil. None of that is in the freaking TV show, but it's all in the comic book.
Maybe next season.
What the hell?
No,
I don't want a next season. I don't want another season. And I don't think it will get next season.
Bad.
They flipped it so much that because like I'm not a goth person, but that comic book is very goth. Like it's very gothy.
Okay.
And I loved it. I loved the whole tone. I love the dark colors. Like I could feel like that environment. And they didn't do that with the TV show. They didn't give me that it wasn't good. It just was not good. I would say read the comic book and then keep that happiness and not go to the TV show and ruin it. That's what I would say.
Better than Hemlock Grove?
It was the same. Both of them are terrible. Yeah. Both of them are terrible.
I had to force myself to get through Hemlock Grove.
That's what it was with that. Yeah, that's what it was with this one.
I don't want to go back to that shit.
And I tried to look for other people because I was like, maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm off. I looked at other people's reviews, said the same thing. The dialogue was the laziest. Laziest.
Guess they got lazy.
Like, I don't care about cursing. I don't care about cursing in TV shows. But when every other word that you say is just dropping an F-bomb, I was like, people don't talk like this. Like, no one talks like this. Like,
Geralt of Rivia does.
You get because they did a highlight of his, right?
Yeah.
I've seen that on YouTube where they do a highlight where he says that. It's a 3-minute video, and it's every single one that he drops in there. They can make a 30-minute video of how many times they drop the F-bomb in this. And I was just like, this is dumb. Like, it doesn't even sound like they're intelligent characters anymore.
So if you censored out all the F-bombs,
you would probably just have a mime show. You'd have a mime show. Because it's so stupid that way. And I was just like, oh my gosh, guys. Like,
how do you mime the word fuck?
It's so dumb. Thank you, Jay, for doing that. For miming on the podcast. You freaking weirdo.
He's just trapped in a box. That's all, guys.
Oh my gosh. But no, I don't know. I had high hopes for it because, like I said, the premise that I dropped on you, amazing.
No, it's not. That sounds good. I would have watched that.
But I don't recommend it. And I feel sorry because, I mean, I don't feel sorry. It's just bad. It's just bad. I don't.
How long is each episode?
An hour.
Yeah. Not worth it for me.
Yeah, they get you. They get you with those. So anyway, we'll move right on to some better news, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you brought the party down.
Fast 7 + 2 = 9. So you get
quick math.
Quick math. So we got a trailer for Fast and the Furious 9. Everybody,
let's watch it.
Yes, rolling the footage.
You done there?
Insert footage here.
What you guys think about it?
I'm waiting for you guys to respond first.
It's another Fast and Furious movie with ridiculous crap going on.
You know what? Here's the thing. I want somebody who's never seen any of the movies. Like, never seen any of the movies. Watch part 1. And then just go right into part 9.
Straight into 9?
What the hell happened?
What happened in the middle?
Part 1's all about street racing.
Exactly.
This one.
So then
you had a brother this whole time?
Okay, cool. They're stealing cars in this one. Like, what? When are we fighting evil on this one? Like,
you were stealing DVD players.
This is crazy.
Now you're
That's what I really want.
Rope swinging.
I can't think of any other series in its entirety that has changed so much from the first one.
It morphed so much. It's not even the same thing.
It's the new action series, guys.
So,
I love this.
I was gonna say, what did you think?
I love this because of the ridiculousness. It's so absurd that I'm like, what are they gonna do next?
Fast 10. What are they gonna do?
Well, I know they're gonna.
Let's have a car swing across the freaking mountains.
And it's like, how does
that work?
Superhero flip the car? Because obviously he's got car bending.
He does,
abilities.
yes, he does.
And gonna land on this mountain to keep going because he's not gonna crash. He's gonna land and drive off.
But wasn't there a scene where the car was going driving on the bridge while it's falling?
There was, yes.
I was like,
in the trailer,
what?
the bridge is falling apart, and they're still just rolling.
Oh, yeah.
as if gravity doesn't
No.
And
exist.
it's a fucking wood and shitty rope
Yes.
bridge.
They
dude.
live in the
Yes.
Minecraft world where physics.
It really does drop one by one. Yeah. Yeah, no, this trailer, when I watched it, because I think I watched it at lunch or something like that, I was just like, they just don't care anymore about
No.
anything that's real.
No.
This is, let's see how, this actually brings back the old 90s action movies.
Exactly.
Where they replay that one explosion
Ex-
Over and over, yes.
In
How
different
dare you?
angles.
That's a Michael Bay movie.
This
How
is-
dare you?
what's the movie John Cena was in? The Marine.
Yes.
The very first
you gotta
one.
say train wreck.
No. He was in the Marine, and I remember I watched that on Netflix or something like that. And the whole movie, he's getting punched in the face multiple times, not one scratch on his face.
Nope.
Have you seen John Cena's face?
But he goes 90.
Have you ever seen John Cena?
It's crazy.
That was my second question.
he, go-
He can take a punch.
but no,
That man's face is a solid block.
he gets punched like and
He's
then
a
hit
Minecraft
with
character.
guns in the face, like everything, right? 90% of the movie, not one scratch on him the whole time. At the very end, he's in like a building or something, and it blows up with him inside it. And then he comes out and he's got like little scratches on. I'm like, it took an explosion just to Thanos scratch him on the cheek. What is this?
He's a superhero.
Superhero, man.
So if you ever watch The Marine, that is the type of action and
Was that the one where he was a security guard at first?
That's the one his wife gets kidnapped.
Yeah, I think so, or
And-
killed or something like. I can't remember.
something
He
like
was a Marine. He was a
Yes.
Marine.
Yeah, he was a
That was the one where he was a Marine. They did spin-offs too, where he's not in them.
And no,
The
there's like 5. There's 9 of them.
Yeah,
There's 9 of them?
I don't know.
no, there's a bunch of them though.
because it's like
It's
in
called
association.
M9 instead of F9?
It's in
Terrible.
association with the
WWE, yeah.
So they just put their next star. Like The Miz was in one. I think Ted DiBiase's son was in one.
I don't even know who the head is.
I'm gonna call him Young Ted. There was another.
I mean, yeah.
Fucking, they just keep throwing whoever the next star is that they want to rise. They'll throw him in one of these movies.
There are 6 of them. There's the Marine, the Marine 2, the Marine 3, Homefront, the Marine 4, Moving Target, the Marine 5, Battleground, and the Marine 6, Close Quarters.
Starring
The Miz.
all of them.
The Miz is in 2 or 3 through 6.
Wow.
Wow,
And
okay. That's a big majority of it.
in part 2, it is Ted DiBiase Jr.
So I named all the actors. I
There you
really
go.
named all the
There you go.
actors.
Yeah, that's all of it. Because, of course, the first one
He's
is
John Cena.
John Cena, yeah. And Kelly Clarkson? Really?
Kelly Clarkson was in the first one
Apparently.
as the wife.
Apparently? I guess?
Yeah.
Yes? Yeah. She was the wife, yeah. Did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Well, all right. Kelly,
All right.
Kelly
All right.
Clarkson.
All
Okay.
right.
Doing big things, Kelly.
So Fast 9, everybody.
Fast 9 to bring
Faster
it back.
cars. 9 people.
9 cars.
Spider car. It's just spider. It's web shooting.
They have.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, and they're coming for us right now. You can hear that.
Yeah, stop talking shit.
Dang, that's some good sound effects you got.
What's that car that they have? They strapped a rocket on the top of it in the
then-
trailer.
And Tyrese was like, burning up now. or something.
Yeah, it's something, but it's just like
He needs
okay.
money.
Yeah.
Let him.
You got
Let him get his
Tyrese
paycheck.
coming back, Ludacris coming back. You got Vin Diesel. You got Michelle Rodriguez.
Masande.
You got she was in there.
Yeah, she's in
Masande's
there.
back in
Yeah.
there.
Nobody knows her real name.
John Cena.
Juan Cena.
Yeah, he plays the brother of
I feel like they're just gonna add more WWE stars.
of
in there or
Vin
something.
Diesel. What's Vin Diesel's character's name?
Dominic.
Yeah, okay, the
Dom.
brother of Dom. That's what I was trying to think the whole time. Do you think they're going the Marine style? They're just gonna
Yeah.
throw.
Yeah. The Miz is gonna be the next
Oh,
one.
you know what? I forgot. Yeah, The Rock was in
The
the
Rock was
movie,
in-
so that's
Yeah,
what you're thinking too.
That's what
Hobbs and Shaw.
I don't know though, because I feel like John Cena's also trying to make that transition that The Rock did.
He's been doing it for a long time.
He
though,
has been
so,
doing it.
Yeah,
So it's like there's some, because I don't think they're just gonna go with like a low level WWE star.
yeah.
It would have to be somebody who's also been making that transition.
I'll give it to John Cena. He is the closest one that's come to where The Rock has landed after
Yeah.
WWE, and he's done quite well. Like some of his movies are
He's a funny dude.
are
Like,
funny. Yeah, exactly.
He's a funny dude.
He does the comedy stuff, and I'll give
He
him
nails
that.
it, yeah.
John
Yeah.
Cena is kind of rough with comedies.
He from what I've seen him in, he's pretty decently funny. Like I won't take.
I liked
that
him
away
in
from him.
Trainwreck.
That was a
Yeah,
funny
that
one,
was-
right?
that was
Yeah, he
hilarious.
was pretty funny in there because he was low key gay.
So he's been in. He was in Ready to Rumble.
What?
It says he was in Ready to Rumble as a gym patron, uncredited.
On the
Somebody's
Dreamcast
Really?
game?
gonna have to go. No.
You're gonna have to watch it.
That
and find
movie
him.
where they
With David Arquette.
with David Arquette,
and
where they
I
were
don't
trying to
remember
be-
the blonde dude.
where they were trying to be wrestlers,
Oh.
and he dressed as the cop. The one dude was the cop wrestler, and
The guy was the king.
the guy
He
was the king.
Rooney.
Yeah, and he had that finisher where he just jumps off and
just-
elbows you. Or yeah, he
Double
crowns him.
fists.
He
to the
crowns
head.
you. Yeah.
And then
So-
Bill Goldberg came out. And it was great.
So he
Goldberg was on there?
Yeah.
was in Ready to Rumble, The Marine, then something called 12 Rounds.
Yeah, that was another like Marine-esque.
He was in something called Legendary, a wrestling film, I'm guessing. Where are the good ones?
Train wreck.
Anybody watch
I've seen Blockers. I've seen that movie.
what the hell is Blockers? I don't see that on here.
What?
Oh, there it
I
is,
thought it was
Blockers.
supposed to be
Oh
called Cock
yeah,
Block.
that's
Yeah,
right.
When
Well,
their daughters are trying to have
was that
sex
any
for
good?
prom or whatever.
was that any
I
good?
mean,
be a comedy.
I laughed, but I also like shitty comedy movies.
Okay,
Sometimes.
all right. He's in the new Doolittle movie. He
Oh,
plays.
he's a voice.
Yeah, he's the voice of Yoshi.
He had that animated movie where he was the voice. I think it was like Ferdinand.
Yes, he was in Ferdinand. Yeah.
It was a bull or a cow or something.
Oh, and he was also in Bumblebee.
Oh, that's right. He was in
Yeah.
Bumblebee. And I
So
heard that one wasn't that
He's,
bad.
he's doing things.
So he's doing things, and he's got 3 other projects in the work: Project X Traction, whatever that's going to be, F9, of course, and Suicide Squad.
Oh,
That's
yeah, I
right. He's
remember
going to
that.
be in the
Yeah.
Suicide Squad.
that's going to be a train wreck.
Wow, probably.
I see what you did there, but I didn't see John Cena.
No one
No
sees
one
him.
sees him.
No one sees him.
Who is Dominic Toretto fighting? Nobody knows.
And then the last thing we'll bring up on this Fast 9 trailer that we didn't bring up at all, but I think it needs to be said, is they're so outlandish that they even raise people from the dead. Han, a character that died in one of the worst movies of the franchise, Tokyo Drift.
How dare you?
But not confirmed that he died.
It was confirmed. They showed the camera, his face
You
in the
can't
car,
Was there a
raise-
funeral?
and it blows up.
There
You
was
can't
a
raise
funeral.
somebody from the dead if they never died.
He died. And I swear, if they do this
Never
is a
dead.
cyborg type of
Never
situation,
It was his twin
Then why is
brother.
he eating snacks?
I don't know.
It was his twin brother Hans, not Han.
No, because
Hans.
So-
Why would Vin Diesel go and hug him?
that's what I was gonna say. The hug takes away family. Like it's a relative that just looks like him. It
Yeah.
takes away
It's a bigger family. What are you
No.
talking about? You got 2.
takes away
Nah,
it takes away the
yeah.
family. It takes away that this is a prequel to something. It
Because
takes
obviously the brother was in the CIA.
no, this
the
is
whole
dumb.
time.
This is dumb.
Well, Dominic was like in a rough area in L.A., right?
Yeah.
Living
I,
there.
I don't know if it was a rough
Wow.
area.
Wait, what are you talking about for the trailer or just
No,
where
for
he was
part
living?
one.
Part 1?
And then he had this brother that's been like this guy that's trying to be better than him.
Do you know where
Sometimes.
Dom lived? If you ever played Grand Theft Auto Listener
Andreas.
5, he looked like he lived where Lester lives in the.
Oh, yeah.
That's exactly where he
Yeah,
lives.
it did look like
It's
that.
that part of LA. That's what it looks like. Dom.
It's like the
lived
middle class part.
in. not too high, not too low.
yeah,
just you know.
yeah, you're doing okay.
Just doing okay because he
You,
has
so,
nice
you
cars.
stole a couple of CD players.
But Han shouldn't be back, people.
Nah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, and
If Loki can come back, Han can come back.
I want to see what
He
was
didn't
his. I need to see what his full
He's not dead.
name is because I want to know what their explanation is. I want to know why they thought
You know who's next to come back is
Paul Walker,
that's
that
terrible.
Wonder Woman's
Oh.
character.
Was she in?
Wait,
Gal Gadot.
Yeah, I don't
Am I
think Gal.
confusing it? Hold on, let me double check that. I might be wrong.
What are you thinking about?
Because in those movies, Han,
Yeah,
Hans and Franz.
he's with a woman,
and she gets killed, right?
and she falls off a fucking plane. So
She's gonna fly back. Is that what's gonna happen?
That's terrible.
Because I swear, like, he was a fan favorite.
yes,
Okay,
Yes.
I understand. He was a fan favorite, but he died.
no, it was
It was Gal
Wonder-
Gadot.
Yeah,
Oh,
Wonder Woman.
nice.
Yeah, he was tapping that a couple times.
Dang, go on.
Yeah, because she was falling off a plane. He was holding her, and she lets go of his hand to shoot the guy that's gonna come kill him. And so she
Ah.
like falls, and that's just kind of like it. But you don't see her hit the ground. She's alive, people.
She's alive.
There's one thing we've learned from these movies.
Terrible.
She's alive.
So the next trailer is her coming out eating snacks.
That'd be horrendous, everybody.
Is this how we get revived?
That's so
Yeah.
terrible.
It isn't Grand Theft Auto.
It's just
You eat rap snacks. Come back.
That's how you heal.
I don't know. Are you guys gonna go watch it day one,
No.
day
I might if I got a crew.
Day
with me.
9.
two? I was gonna say go
I
watch
need
it on the
a-
ninth day.
I need a family.
Go watch it on the ninth day.
Family.
That's terrible. Han should be dead. I'm sorry,
Wow.
guys. He should
Wow.
be dead.
alive.
But whatever.
Was never confirmed.
Whatever.
Yeah, you got to find the body. If I see the body, then he's dead.
Okay, whatever. Moving right along, there's some video game stuff for the Ghost Recon. There's supposed to be a Terminator now in the game. You're going to be fighting not Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Hard R.
It's terrible. 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 But a different Terminator. So, one, have you guys seen the latest Terminator?
No,
This-
With,
Genesis?
no, it's
No.
called
Dark Fate.
Dark Fate.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
Really? Okay.
Is
Haven't
it
seen
Dark
it.
Fate? It might be- I think
Uh,
it's Dark Fate.
It's
I have a
it's
phone
with
in
with
my
the
face.
original people. That's what I was trying to get at. The original people is in there, but they're not doing the original here. They've done this before with movies. In the Ghost Recon
It's
series,
Dark Fate.
we had Predator in the last one, which we
Yeah.
never got to beat. Which
No,
is
that thing kicked our ass.
pretty good side quest on it
I
though.
felt like we almost got it one time, but it killed us.
I don't feel like we ever
One
got close. The ones did. I don't feel like we ever got it even like near it.
Front of
I don't even
us.
remember the final.
Oh, the God, what was it? It was the mercenaries or whatever that came out to help, right?
the rebels.
Yeah,
the
the
rebels,
rebels.
the rebel
Yes,
days.
the
Yes,
rebels.
But I don't remember us summoning them at the final part.
At the final part?
Like when like he's teleporting around in that one small
Oh,
area.
we did. They didn't. I don't think they like.
They never
went in
reached there. Yeah, they never reached.
They never
You'll
went.
Yeah.
see their dots coming in, but
and then
they
they're
never,
like, I'm not going in there.
because they knew.
Terrible.
You don't mess with the predator.
That's terrible. Well, I mean, and then this one, this new breaking point, to me, it's the AI is weaker.
Yes,
I never feel like there's a threat.
because they make
Yeah.
it to where like, oh, they have. There's this level. There are these strong enemies.
Yeah.
But then it's like you can headshot them and they die like anybody else.
Except for the heavies.
Oh, except for the
Yeah.
heavies, and that's true. And those
think
are
about
those
like 3
difficult.
shots.
But like, because that first time we played,
Yeah.
I was going through the beginning. You see Barenthal's people.
Yeah.
It was the first introduction to him. You were supposed to pretty much run, and we're like, let's kill him. So we just headshotted all like 5 of them slowly, like taking them out one at a time. And it's like they weren't difficult.
None of them
No,
are.
they were just standing around taking them.
Yeah. It's probably an update they need to do or something. Or maybe because we
Just
put it on the
tweak the
hardest.
AI
Yeah, we
somehow?
put it on the hardest difficulty. We played it on. We're constantly playing that on the hardest difficulty, and it doesn't even seem like it's changed anything. So
Because in Wildlands, when you go to that tier mode,
yeah,
those things, they fucking shoot you, kill you in
Yeah,
like
yeah.
one hit. They're the perfect snipers, like every time.
but I think maybe that had time to get polished over the updates and stuff like that.
I don't know, man.
Like, cause remember we didn't play it like all the time to where like we saw the updates. Like after the driving update, we played it for a long period of time, but then it was kind of here and there, off and on. And like
Sure.
Jerry, you haven't even beat the game.
Yeah, this-
Yeah, exactly.
I
yeah.
should beat the game with this.
No, I know you
was-
and I beat
Yeah,
the game.
we beat the game
I
together.
don't know what I was doing in that game. Just going around
Exactly.
collecting guns.
Yeah,
Yeah, because that was the main focus.
but it was fun. That was fun.
Fun as hell.
I don't know. Hopefully, Breaking Point could do something better with their updates. I mean, they've been video game companies have been doing decent with their updates. I'm only talking about Smite because Smite just knocked it out the park with putting controller support in
They did.
the whole thing.
Thanks to Aaron Carter himself.
I'm not gonna say it's my fault, but
emails
I'm just gonna.
Mister, can I
People's-
speak to your manager?
I'm gonna say we all did it.
Mr. Aaron Karen Carter.
Terrible.
Aaron Karen.
Terrible.
Aaron
Karen Carter.
Karen.
Actually, what I kind of wish what I wish they would do now is actually add like input on your console.
Like button mapping.
Yeah,
on the
like button
console?
mapping on the
so
console.
we can stream from the Xbox instead.
Exactly.
of-
So I won't have a slow
I
connection
get
or
you.
whatever. That's the only
Maybe
thing.
we should try to just load it up and see if maybe there's something.
Maybe.
It
on
could
there.
be because I mean you could plug in your mouse and keyboard
Yeah.
to that. So if I switch it to mouse and keyboard and then have it to where I can input with
Well,
my
We have friends that play on console. We could ask.
yeah, we'll ask them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll
we'll see. And it was good. We played the first time last night with 5 actual people, one on the PlayStation, one on the Xbox, and then 3 on the PC.
Master Race.
Yeah,
It
wow,
was
terrible.
Great.
That's how you do it, video game developers. Cross-platform is the way of the future. If you don't have it, then what are you doing with your lives? That's the biggest question right there. We went 1 for 3.
Yeah, we won 3 times.
Yeah, sure we did. Sure we did.
They don't
No,
know that.
okay,
They don't
no,
know.
but the reason we lost those because we were characters that we've never used. It was
Yeah.
just to get
I was
some of
character
the
I wouldn't
weeklies out of the way. Because like
I-
I was Horus and I never used Horus before,
Nobody uses that guy.
and because I just needed to be an Egyptian god.
Have you seen the rewards for these things?
I actually haven't.
They're not worth it.
For the weeklies.
Yeah, I've looked
Just
at
like-
them
Is it
now.
just favor?
50 favor.
Yeah, it's like small favor now. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Because whenever I was looking at it, I was just like, "There's no purpose for me to be this."
To be doing that.
Yeah, there's because
that
like you're gonna.
sucks.
That's why I kept each match just
Well-
putting the favor booster on there.
Write another letter, Aaron.
No, because
they give
only if it's gyms. Yeah,
Gyms.
only if it's a gym week or whatever or gym weekend. That's the only time I will do those. So I just kind of wait until they do that, and then it's like, all right, let me knock these out whenever they're giving out free gyms, and boom. But if it's a regular play, I'm playing to win. That's
Yep.
what I'm doing. Coom,
For
I'm
the
sleeping
W.
people,
Going for the dub.
getting that good W. Yeah.
Good W.
Speaking of good W's, that's not actually a good W.
Joe.
Want to talk about the other game we're playing?
What's the other game we're playing?
GTA.
Oh yeah, we are
That's
playing Grand
the
Theft
the
Auto.
oldest game that's still live and kicking.
Relevant.
Crazy that it's still going on this long. Yeah, because Dominique, an old friend of ours, he's accumulated a good amount of wealth and property.
Yeah.
That's only because we haven't played in like years, and then he's still been playing.
He's been playing, yeah. And he's
Welcome,
got,
welcome to my mansion, guys.
Said, look at everything I've gotten since you guys left 7
I
years
built
ago.
an empire here.
So we've been doing the heists on that one with the casino.
casino heists,
yeah, the
yeah.
casino heists, which are pretty fun. You get a good amount of money. You get to shoot some people, little
it
stealth
take-
modes.
It takes a while to set up, though. It
It does.
takes a while to set up.
It does. And I'm glad that it's not a thing where you set it up this whole time and then you fail something and you got to reset
Oh
up.
my god, that'd be a nightmare.
Yeah. But they could have done it. They could have been like, this is hard mode, people. This is how heists work. You don't get to save your progress and then go back.
No, because even if you wipe, you pick up at a checkpoint. And
That's true.
Great. I
Yeah,
love
that's
it.
true. And that was your first, not raid, but
Heist.
heist, right?
And that
Jerry?
was the casino one, which is,
The best one, I think. Honestly.
yeah, I think it's the highest paying one, too.
Probably. I mean, I would hope the casino has the most money in something.
Well, the bank heist. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Because the one that me and you did, Steven,
It was a smaller.
It was a
bank.
little small
It was a
bank chain. Yeah.
And I think we only got
All the
like.
way up north.
Yep.
I
in
think we
Blaine
both
County.
ended up with like 30 grand or something like that.
Wow.
It wasn't.
Yeah, it wasn't
It
anything
wasn't
crazy.
like a big.
Thousandaires.
Well,
Yeah.
because it was like the first heists
Yeah.
that
I remember
that
those.
were
They had
released.
those back in the day
Yeah.
with Lester.
Yeah, I remember doing one prior to stop playing on the 360. The heists.
You did one.
I did one. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Because what we stopped like a little bit after those came out. Because we stopped playing.
Yeah, we didn't play that long.
Yeah, and then I played a little on the PS4, but it was just other games to be played.
Yeah, this is before all those updates, all the different like now they're giving away money. Like we're about to
Yeah.
get another 2 million.
But because it's like a 7-year anniversary.
Exactly.
thing,
Yeah. So
and you have to play between the weeks of like January 30th to February
So tomorrow, log on. We're gonna get paid.
like 10th or something like that. Might be.
something like that.
Because
Or
it's like a
9th or
2
10th
week
or something like that.
week
Yeah.
span. It's
It's from the 30th to the 5th, and then from the 5th to the 13th.
yeah.
Oh, well, okay. Hopefully, I remember because I almost forgot to even log in and
Spin the
before.
wheel.
No,
Oh.
yeah, I haven't even spent the wheel. You guys keep going to the casino every day and spinning the wheel in
I'm
that
trying to
thing.
get that car.
Just trying to get the car. Yeah.
Oh, okay, well,
I
I
wanna
mean,
go-
I got a car.
I wanted the one Jerry had.
Which one did you get
I
again?
got
That
nice sports car.
He got
That's
the luxury.
fast.
Hell,
that
What
is-
looks
and
like
that
a
was all stock.
Ferrari.
I only took the paint off of it.
That's crazy. That's yeah.
Ridiculous.
But yeah, so I mean, while you can still go play some GTA and still free-ish on the Game Pass.
I feel like they could do that with cross platforms.
They could. They 100% could do that
Yeah.
one, but it's probably too old now. Maybe the code or
Too
something.
old as they keep coming out with releases.
They're gonna come out with another one
Things.
probably in the next generation. So I mean,
GTA 6,
yeah, or
Back to Vice City.
oh no, because they can't do Red. They just did Red Dead, which
Yeah.
is another one that we got to get on
Yeah,
too.
we gotta get back on.
Oh yeah, they're giving out stuff on there too.
Mm-hmm. They're giving out. I don't know what they're giving out. They're not doing money on that one, are they?
I think they were
Gold
doing gold
bars?
bars,
It's the same thing.
Nuggets?
It's the same.
which is
thing.
like the actual money currency
It's the same thing.
for like the shark card.
Yeah, which they're trying to
So
throw in your
that's-
face every 3
That's what
seconds
they
now.
call
Hey, buy a shark card.
All right, let's wrap up a couple of things and then go into one more story. And then you guys want to try the 5-second thing again?
it. Yeah, we could do it.
All right, really quick headlines. The new Mortal Kombat is going to be an animated film and is going to be released in April, everybody. I don't know if anybody's seen the trailer for that one, but Mortal Kombat Legends, Revenge of Scorpion, or Scorpion's Revenge, WB cartoon.
Part of the DC universe.
It's not part of the DC
It
universe.
looks like that same animation style,
It does kind of look like that same animation
Part of
style. I'm not
DC.
going to lie. It
which I don't
definitely-
hate. I don't hate that at all.
The Outer Worlds is going to be coming out in March for the Nintendo Switch, so you can get your Fallout-esque style gameplay on the go now. Yeah. Get excited, everybody.
I have a
Get
Switch.
excited,
I have a
everybody.
I still need to beat it on the Xbox One.
Xbox,
I,
yeah.
st-
Are you going to, though?
I felt like I left it too long to where, like, if I hop back on, I would be
What was
like,
I
what the hell
doing?
am I doing?
Yeah, it was kind of the same thing for me. I didn't want to say it's like a bad game. It's just, I've kind of been there, done that situation, and I was looking for something newer at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's just everything in that game is so like
It feels limited from Fallout, though.
it's almost like depressing. It's like everything you do is just bad. It's like what am I doing this for?
I don't remember it feeling that way.
Well, because like I don't know the vibe. Like with Fallout,
Fallout was
it
the one that
always-
felt kind of bad.
It always felt like
oh,
there's
yeah.
a good medium, neutral, and then bad.
3 definitely had that.
Yeah.
Because there was achievements for
Well, I felt that
staying
same
that way.
way
Yeah.
with like New Vegas, and even with the new one, I kind of feel like that. Still, it still kind of had, even though it's not like a big key role in the main game.
Mhm.
I feel like those choices you made were like that. And this one, it's kind of like bad, worse, and then just
I just felt like it was all neutral
Kinda-
to me.
kind of like if you want to just be a dick. Like that's kind of how I felt
Hmm.
with this one, with the choices. And I think it had to do with the corporations, and I think that's probably what they were going for. But that's not keeping me from like to go back and constantly play it.
Oh.
But I enjoyed the game because it is definitely
It's a game.
Fallout. It's just
It's good.
I don't know. The tone is off.
Well, you'll be able to play it on the Switch, everybody.
There you go.
So, there you go. And then last thing for the kind of headline stuff is Nintendo said they will not be releasing another version of the Switch in 2020.
They will not.
Yes, but 2021, get ready for Switch Micro, everybody.
Oh, whoa. Even
Yeah.
smaller.
You could wear it on your keychain.
You could install it in your phone.
Yeah,
It's smaller than your phone,
there you go. So, boom.
but
And
big enough to fit in your heart.
what was the one? The
It's
Nintendo.
implanted in your eyeball.
GBA Micro? Remember
Yeah.
that? Well, who was buying that? Who was buying that little thing?
My cousin had one.
That's terrible.
It was awesome.
That was terrible.
And a GBA
awesome.
Micro.
Yeah, it was a little
It was the
tiny
little
thing.
tiny
it was literally,
thing.
literally the definition of handheld.
It-
Like it was
It was like a 2-inch like
It-
screen.
It was about the size of.
And you still put cartridges on?
You
It
put
was
the
about the size of
GBA
your Nintendo controller.
the Game Boy Advance cartridges. Yeah, you put those in the side of it, and it was a little bit bigger, and you were playing. It was probably like the size of a bow tie,
Oh,
and you were playing
that's
it.
terrible.
Yeah, but, I mean it was a very limited release. Like they didn't release it like worldwide, like instantly with 1,000 in one city type of thing. It was like 2 in a city, and then
Wow.
that was it.
It's rare, huh?
Yeah, it was very rare. I remember us holding on to one when we worked at GameStop for a long period
Yeah.
of time. Like a lot of people, but it was cool. With like 2 AA batteries or something like that, and you good to go.
Boom,
There you go.
Yeah.
boom, you're good.
Not like the Game Gear 6
Oh
Double
yeah,
A.
yeah. That wasn't even.
that lasts for 30 minutes.
Here's
I have
here's
one
something.
somewhere in this house.
Do you remember a system called the Sega Nomad though?
Describe it.
So the Sega Nomad was basically like the Game Gear in size.
Was it after the Game Gear?
It was after the Game Gear, I believe. It was the same size as about the Game Gear, but it took regular Sega cartridges. And you can play your regular Sega games on there.
Yes.
And on the bottom of it, they had a second player controller port to where you can just plug in another controller
No way.
on there. Took 70 AA batteries to run the thing.
Jeez. And uranium.
Yeah, and you had to prick your
That's-
finger and drop blood in it every single
That's
time you wanted to
dope.
play.
You had to kill him.
I remember
Sacrifice
that
it.
one, the Sega Nomad.
That's awesome.
I remember that because a friend of mine had it, and when we went on a road trip, he brought Sonic 2, and we got to play
For 30 minutes.
No. It was well, actually, I think we did play for like 15 minutes and it shut down. But
that sucks.
it was when he was like, "Hey, look, you could play too," and then he pulled out a second controller, and I was like, "What? Like, how
Like a
does this
regular
even
Genesis
a
controller?
regular Sega Genesis controller?"
And you thought that was the peak of luxury.
I was like, "Well,
right there.
this is where technology goes, everybody."
This is it.
Holy crap.
This is it.
We have just solved world hunger right now.
Apparently,
We just reached the
there's
peak.
a refurbished one for $300 on eBay.
Yep, probably.
Jesus.
But it was crazy because it was like you didn't buy anything. You didn't if you already had a Sega Genesis, it was cool. Okay, cool. You want to go on the road and take all your games with you. That was it.
Yeah.
So it was boom. It's just like taking
Yeah.
now it's the equivalent of the Switch today. Sega had it.
Sega did it first.
Yep,
Yeah.
Sega did it first. Everybody, you thought you were
Wow.
new. Nope, Sega did it first.
How awkward is that gameplay though? Because if you're first player, you're playing on the Nomad, right?
I can tell you.
So, so
You could easily hide the
first
screen.
player gets the screen. The second player has to like lean
Yeah,
in
that's what I was doing the
and
whole
look
time.
over their shoulder.
I was a little kid looking over my friend's shoulder in the backseat of a car playing the Sega Nomad.
Wait, this bad boy had an AC power adapter too?
I don't know. I was in a car, so maybe.
I'm looking at
I hope so.
I'm looking at pictures, and there's one with the AC power adapter.
Yeah, because
I
the
would
Game
hope-
Gear had it.
Yeah, I would hope it would have one.
And that's
good
the
thing.
only way I had to play the Game Gear was
Because
plugged
you didn't
against the
have
wall.
6 batteries. I got mines at a yard sale
Because it drains
after-
batteries.
years after those things went up.
That's So Sega Genesis, Sega Nomad. I remember that because when he bought it, or when his parents bought it for him, coolest kid on the block, basically.
No, that
Basically
is,
the coolest
that
kid
is
on the
dope.
block.
I can see why it would be the coolest person on the block.
But it's a very tiny screen, low resolution, and
Full
yeah.
color.
Yeah, I remember we played Sonic. We played Streets of Rage 2. It was good times, everybody. You don't get that anymore.
Hey,
You don't get that
no.
anymore.
No, that's crazy.
Well, if I brought out my Switch, it has 2 controllers.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the Switch.
it's
Yeah.
literally the Switch before the Switch.
Yeah, come on, guys. How did you not
No
know this
detachable
stuff?
I've
I've never
Joy-Cons.
seen this before. Well, because when I had a Sega, how old was I? Like 5? Like 5 years old?
Sega did.
You know what I mean? Like
Sega did things way before other people did things. They were just out of time. That was
Yeah.
the problem.
They were before their
Yeah,
time.
they were way before your time. Like they're the definition of before your time. You got the Nomad, which is a Switch now, right?
Yeah.
You had a Sega channel where you could play Sega video games, just like the Xbox Game Pass.
Which is crazy. That was way
That was
before
way
its time.
back then. Way
That's
back then.
insane.
When we were playing trivia, remember the Christmas party at Emma's? We were playing
Yeah.
trivia, and we were like, what was the first system that had internet online? What was your answer?
I thought it was the Dreamcast.
You thought it was the Dreamcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. But it was the way the question was phrased, everybody that's listening. It was the PlayStation, I believe, right? Because it was because it was not it was broadband or something like which had the first
Yeah,
It
it
had
would
the
have the
Ethernet
first
cord.
um,
Whatever.
because what you call it was
broadband.
the thing was
Yeah.
dial up for
Yeah.
Dreamcast, but you saw where their mind was. We could play online with people. Like, come on, Sega was in it. It's just they were way before they were ahead of technology,
Yeah.
basically.
Even the graphics of Dreamcast were like way ahead of the other 2 systems. It was like
But-
Nintendo 64,
but-
PS1.
Here's the thing now, as nostalgic and as popular as they were back then, and as popular as their games are still now, would you buy an actual Sega console if they released it for this next gen? If they said, we're going out, here's the Sega 2020. Yeah, see, that hesitation is
Okay,
what
but
killed
they-
that company.
The only thing
no.
it's because they've been out the game for so long.
yeah, but
They don't have. I don't think they have the same amount of funds as they used to.
that's true. But I'm saying magic scenario. Bill Gates is like, you know what? I'm gonna lend you because I'm that confident. I'm gonna lend you the money to build a console just to see what it does. You know, I believe in my Xbox so much that here you go, see what you can do.
Are they gonna pull all their properties back and be like, you know what?
That's another thing. They don't have.
Can't use Sonic
exclusive
anymore.
rights.
Nintendo.
You know how they do it? They release a new version of the Nomad. They can
Terrible.
play
Wow.
every single
Nomad
type
2.
of Sonic, or not Sonic game, but
Just the Sonic
Sega
games.
game.
Okay.
Right? That's out there, whether it's cartridge based, CD based, or I don't know what else versions they had. Right?
Okay.
That's what they do. Plus, they have whatever new releases that Sega puts out. Games. That's how you do it.
They're never coming back,
Just
though.
do it. Just come back, Sega. We
The
need you.
Dreamcast was the last thing that came out for them.
They could do the
and
Stadia thing.
That was it.
That I feel that came and went.
Oh my god.
Stadia.
Yeah, see, the Sega Channel was an online game service developed by Sega for the Genesis video game console. For the Genesis, sir. Serving as a content delivery system. Launched in 2094. In 1994.
2094.
Ahead of its time.
It was provided to the public by TCI and Time Warner through cable delivery system.
See, I don't even know how to
through
get that.
through coaxial. Yeah, I'm telling you.
Like, did you go to your cable provider and ask them, I
Yep.
want the Sega package?
It was a pay-to-play service through which the customers could access Genesis online games, play game demos, and get cheat codes. It lasted for 4 whole years, sir.
That's crazy.
Yeah, before its time. They were before its time. So, I mean, hey, what are you going to do?
Technically, that was the first internet.
Coaxial stuff? I mean,
Yeah.
I think so, yeah, very much.
I mean, just through your cable.
Nobody cares about
Yeah,
this stuff.
see?
It's
Nobody
crazy.
cares. So, anyway, that's it. That's a little bit of your history on Sega Genesis. We should do like a deep dive one
My
time
mind is
into.
blown. Like that's
Let's get
the
deep.
coolest thing.
That is the tip of the iceberg, sir.
That is the coolest.
That is
thing
just
in
the
world
tip
right
of the
there.
This
iceberg.
conspiracy gets deeper.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll do a full research thing and we'll go under into Sega's CD past and
CD pass.
how they were hooked up with the CIA, running drugs and actual consoles and stuff like that.
Wow.
It's deep, man. It goes crazy. It goes all the way up to the top too, to the president.
Hold on, everybody. Aaron's got his
It goes,
red yarn
goes-
string.
It goes all the way up to the top,
Let's get our
everybody.
tinfoil hats.
Where'd you get the thumbtacks?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
And the Tic Tacs.
You gotta be prepared. You gotta be prepared. He said, "Where'd you get all these pictures of people?"
What the hell?
So that's
You have a whole
Is it the
newspaper
president
board?
of-
that's John
Sega?
Sega. That's John
John
Sega. You
Sega.
didn't hear about him, have you?
Sega.
John Sega, the first CEO of Sega
Bing, bing,
Entertainment.
bing.
That's right. It's John Sega. That's terrible. Anyway,
That's how we segue back to John Cena.
that's terrible. Okay, so we're gonna play this game. Apparently, Steven told me that my game wasn't from Ellen.
Well, no, it could be. I
That
don't,
could
I don't
be.
know who invented that.
5-second rule.
I just know it was that board game.
I don't know.
And shout out to Eric out there, Eric Molina.
Yes.
You're terrible. You don't even
Way
know
to
his
put-
last
Way
name.
to put me on the spot.
You're terrible. He doesn't know your last name, Eric.
And he's probably looking at me in 3.
Yeah,
2,
exactly. And as soon as he looks at you, you just
Sorry, buddy.
flip him off right there. So just know about an hour or so in, that's when he's going to look at you and you just turn around and like flip him off. I don't know if that's his last name. I'm guessing. So
No,
whatever.
I think you're right.
But a friend of ours, Eric, he let Steven lended him the game 5-second rule. This is the uncensored edition. It's
Nice.
similar to the game we played last time.
30 minutes of the F word.
So let's see here. Hold on.
The 6-second rule?
Yeah, because we did 5 in the beginning and then we switched to 3. This is 3 of them, of course.
It's the
Name 3 of
10-second
something.
rule. Just food on the ground.
And Jerry, you didn't get to play the last time, so we're gonna put you in this one this time.
What was the last?
So here's the rules. Then let me
All right.
let me explain it to you. So Jerry, you will have 5 seconds once I hit this button here. Listen for the tone. You hear that?
Yes.
It's a bomb. It's a bomb. It's a bomb.
Once you hear that tone, 5 seconds is up. And, well, of course, that's your time. But you have to name 3 things in the category from this pile right here that we have of cards. It was random the last time. We had a whole little board and everything like that. But now we're doing these cards because of your friend Eric, right, Steve?
Yeah,
There we go.
yes,
So, yeah.
yes.
And they're
Thanks, Eric.
uncensored. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. Now, I'll be joining this one because I don't know what any of these categories are. I made up all the categories last time, so I didn't really get to play. But I mean, I played once, but it was kind of difficult.
So you're the one that hates all the women, huh?
So first of all, I knew all of them. You guys
Did
didn't
you?
know all of
Did
them.
you?
Yeah, I knew all of them. I knew every single one.
Name 3 women right now.
We're on the
Wow.
new category right now. We're on the new category right now. So this one again is the uncensored edition. Don't know what's gonna happen in this one.
Anything.
But
I think it's 2-sided too.
it might be. It might be. Let's start the theme song for our stolen segments. Hey, there it is. Welcome to Before You Log Off, stolen segments. We take segments that are been done all around the world already, and we steal them and say that they're ours. Yeah. They're ours.
That we
OC
stole.
right there.
That we
Original
stole.
content.
Yes, original content. So, 5-second rule. Who's going first? Steven, me, or Jerry?
Okay.
Boom.
All right. I didn't know we were nosing it.
I mean,
Guys,
you gotta put your nose on
It's an
that.
audio podcast. They can't see you put your finger inside your nostrils.
But you saw it.
Yeah, but you saw it.
Yeah.
So I will pull the first card for you, Steven.
Son of a
Are
I hate this game. It gave me anxiety.
Are you ready? We'll go first one up to what? 5? 5 for 5?
Five?
Yeah, let's go
5 for 5. All right.
Wait, it's three names, right?
It's only 3 this time.
Okay.
I'll just give
That's
everybody
only
a
3.
stack. How about that? That way we won't have to keep pulling these around.
All right, that's
There
fine.
you go.
That's
There you
fine.
go.
That
I need a
works.
little bit here. There we go. All right. Don't look at your cards.
Nope,
Don't look at your cards. We'll do random ones, so don't look at your cards. Oh, there's front and back.
So I'm
Okay.
just gonna flip it. Is there like a
No.
difficult-
I'm gonna read for you. Jerry reads for me, and then you read for Jerry. We'll
Oh,
do it like
okay.
that. Just so you're first. Here we go.
Oh
Are you ready?
no.
Well, get ready.
Get ready.
Hit the button. I
Oh,
guess.
yeah, as soon as I hold on. I can't do that card.
Is it super dirty?
No, I just can't do that card for
Whoa!
for the show. Thank you, Eric, for giving us
That
cards.
is, God damn.
Oh my god. These are all terrible. Eric, what?
Uncensored, bruh.
Please stand by.
Okay, here
while
we go.
we come up
I-
with a different
No,
segment.
I got one. Good Lord, man. Uncensored for real. Jeez. This is 5-second rule problematic. That's what this is. All right, Steven. Name 3 celebrities that only go by one name.
Prince, and Prince.
Wow.
Wow.
You're terrible.
Cher. Fuck.
Prince,
See?
Cher, Sting, Madonna. Like, there's a lot of people that just go by one name. I would even accepted
The Rock.
The Rock.
He is.
I know, but I would have accepted it. I would have
That's
accepted
not.
it.
That's not how that works.
All right. You lost anyway. Jerry, it's your turn. So as soon as Steven reads out one,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
are you ready, Jerry?
I don't know. Yeah.
This is so risque. Okay.
Shoot. Let's see how my mind works.
Okay. Yeah. This was right up your alley. Here we go. Name 3 places you might find a pubic hair.
Bathroom, the hospital, the bedroom floor.
He made it right in time, right there. Yeah.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
gets the card. All right. Okay. That's actually terrible because now I don't want to go to hospitals. That's horrible.
you could have said
Right.
the street. Yeah, it's literally anywhere.
It literally is anyway. You could have been like,
Streets.
yeah.
Name 3 places.
Yeah, name 3 places. Basically, yeah. All right, you ready? I'm ready.
Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. Can you read?
Anxiety.
I
Yeah.
Hold on.
It's kicking in.
Yeah, you found a problematic one, didn't you? Said name 3 things black people are good for. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, don't touch that with a pole. All right, I'm ready, Jerry. Go ahead. All right,
Okay.
not ready.
Name 3 laws easily broken.
Jaywalking, murder, and speeding.
Is murder easy?
I mean, is there a lot of murderers?
It's easy to do.
There it is.
Thank you.
Boom.
Yeah.
Anyway, I let Aaron could stab you right
Boom.
now and
Thank
just,
you.
like, start killing you.
Thank you. There it is.
Yeah. You could have named all laws. They're easy.
Embezzlement? I don't know how to do that.
But you could Google it.
I mean, I guess.
I mean, this day and age, you can Google anything.
Yeah, you could YouTube
Yeah.
it, and those would be step-by-step videos.
Yeah, all right.
It's my turn again, isn't it?
It is. It is. Did you guys know that there's stuff on the back of the cards too?
Yes.
Yeah. There's
right.
double questions.
Here we go. Are you ready? Problematic one for you, Steven.
Son of a bitch. I'm not good at these.
Name 3 celebrities that were involved in a sex scandal.
Oh, Kim Kardashian, Ray J. Fuck.
Wow, that was
Yeah.
5
See, I mean, you
And-
could have.
I couldn't remember her name.
Dang.
Cool.
Almost Kim Kardashian.
Could
Oh,
have said R. Kelly.
Yep,
Kevin
there's one.
Spacey.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
there's
Those are sex
another one.
scandals. I was just thinking sex tape.
Oh,
oh,
That's immediately
sex
when-
you're
scandals.
terrible. You're
I
terrible.
just immediately went sex tape.
All right, Jerry's turn. He's going up. Let's go, Jerry.
Oh, you're reading to
Oh,
me.
I'm reading to you.
Yep.
Yeah, read to me, please.
That's terrible. Jerry is gonna. Yeah, it's tough. Don't forget to look at the back of the cards.
It's not tough. It's
There's
just
back of the cards.
no.
All right. Let's go. Today, Junior.
Well, these are the ones that you read us already.
Really?
Yeah, you gave me that exact thing.
Why are there duplicates on here? Oh, I got a good one for you,
Fucking
Steven.
Yeah. I
body
think-
parts of hair.
I
apparently.
think like picking them out before you read them is.
Yeah, you these because I got the nickname from.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
name 3 crazy people.
Oh, Carrot Top.
Wow. You could have just kind of named a lot of different people there.
Damn it.
Crazy people. The Joker. Batman. He is crazy.
I was gonna-
Let's just face it. He's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
I would have started dropping real names. I would have said Aaron, Steven, and Jerry.
Yeah, but we're not crazy.
You're a little bit crazy.
All right, Jerry.
Aaron Carter.
Okay.
It's up to
Crazy.
me. Yep, I'm ready.
All right. You ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Name 3 things you pop.
Bubble gums, balloon, and oh
Wow.
my
You could
gosh!
have said pimples, tires.
I didn't think about that.
Balloon?
I didn't
Wait,
think
you
about
said
that.
balloon?
I went with Knuckles.
Said bubble gum,
like-
balloon, and then
Or-
you know what got stuck in my head?
Dude,
Once you
joints.
pop, the fun don't stop. I
Oh,
should have said
Pringles?
Pringles.
Pringles.
Damn it! Damn
look
it!
at that.
All right, whatever. Okay, Steven.
Oh God, I'm not good at this game.
Steven?
Jerry, you're actually doing pretty good, man.
Steven, give me.
have one.
Yeah, I got one
That's
too.
more than I got. So
Yeah,
you're
he
doing
doesn't-
pretty
It's
good.
1-1-0.
Doing pretty good.
We'll go first one up to 3 because it doesn't seem like we're gonna
Yeah.
get the vibe. All right, ready?
Sure.
Give me 3 reasons you get diarrhea.
Drinking milk, eating too much sugar, and eating junk food.
Jerry, we good with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, well, let it have it. There you go. 3. You got 3. I mean, sugar and junk food is kind of all in the same thing. But whatever.
I mean, whatever. I got
What
the
junk
card,
food doesn't have sugar
I
in it?
got the card, buddy. Thank you.
All right. You got one for him?
I
Yep.
do.
Let's go then.
Yeah, let's go with this one. All right. Name 3 things you don't want to hear your doctor say.
Uh-oh. That doesn't look right. And that's not supposed to be there.
Did he get it in?
I couldn't tell if he was saying just one sentence.
Yeah, because
Uh-oh, that doesn't look right. It just sounds like one.
Yeah, Judge.
I'll give it to him. I
Yeah.
give it to him.
You're giving him, he only got 2.
What was the last thing he said? Yeah, because I don't know what the
It
last
was
thing
the
he
buzzer
said.
one.
That
Oh.
thing shouldn't be there.
The buzzer went off, though.
All right, so then no,
Mid-sentence.
it's on me now, Jerry. What do you got for me?
All right. Name 3 things you do in the car other than drive.
Sleep, eat, and fart.
Yeah, I guess.
Boom. Give it up.
I didn't even hear the question. I was
3
thinking-
things you do in the car other than drive. Sleep, eat, and fart. There you go. And I think you do all of them.
at
all
the
right?
same time.
At the same time. Steven,
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
name 3 things you keep in your pocket.
Wallet, phone, and keys.
Very good. There it
Very
is.
simple. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. 2, and 1 for Jerry.
Yeah.
Jerry's time. Let's go.
All right, Jerry. This might be difficult for you. Name 3 words you shouldn't say in front of your kids.
Fuck, shit, cunt.
My oh my God.
Jesus.
Jeez.
Good Lord.
Name 1 word you shouldn't say in front of us here. Good Lord.
Man, I was gonna do that same thing for Eric.
Good Lord.
Yeah, that's
Because you know
Oh my
I was
God.
gonna put this one for you.
Words that get bleeped on TV. I'll say it. Like I don't have any. I just don't use it in an
Everyday
everyday
thing,
conversation.
yeah.
Jeez.
That's hilarious.
Name 3 people even a zombie wouldn't eat.
Michael Jackson. Damn it.
Dang.
I was trying to name dead people because zombies don't need dead people.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah, that's
there's
what
lots of dead people.
I just couldn't think of dead people for a second. That's it. Jeez. Oh my gosh.
Two and one.
All right, let's see. Steven. Let's go with dang, these are really terrible. These are terrible. Oh my God, these are horrible. I'm sorry, these are just all bad. Like these are all bad. I see why. Okay, all right. Let's go with just this one. Wait, you have 2 though, right?
I have 2.
So hold on. Then
Wait,
if we're going to
just
3,
go to- just go to 5.
Man, this is final round.
Just go to 5.
okay, we can go to 5 then.
Just go to 5. So it's, and we'll do that thing where the other person can tie it up. You got to win by 1.
Okay.
Tiebreakers.
All right.
Yeah, we'll do win by 1.
So name 3 uses for your tongue.
Wow.
I went dirty. As soon as he said that, I get like, I don't know if you want me to answer that.
Hey, it's
Ladies.
You can't lick, taste, and
yeah.
Again,
You need one more. Yeah.
my mind went dirty, and I didn't want to say that on air. All right?
all right.
I'll never tell. I'm a gentleman.
Sure.
All right.
Sure you are.
It's you reading for Jerry. That's freaking ridiculous.
Okay, here we go.
Do it.
Name 3 racists.
Oh. I plead the 5th.
You didn't even want to go Hitler in the first one? Oh, good Lord. It's the first thing should have come to mind. It's like the king of the racists.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my
The
gosh.
second question would have been name 3 places to hide a body. And I
I
don't
mean,
think.
Hey, I would have said that one.
Yeah,
would've
that
been
one,
easier.
yeah, I could have killed that one.
Yeah.
You know, the trunk, the backyard. Park.
I'm watching both of you.
I mean,
you
hey,
sick
hey,
bastards.
just that seems like it's easier.
All right, Aaron.
Oh, okay. hold
All
on.
right.
All right.
Oh my god.
Name 3 nicknames for evacuating your bowels.
Taking a dump, copping a squat, taking a shit.
There you go.
There it is.
There you
Boom.
go. 3.
I'm in it to win it, people.
Yeah.
I'm in it to win it.
You take a shit.
I could have went with dropping the kids off at the pool,
Yeah, taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
taking the Browns to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which have they ever been to the Super Bowl?
But you're taking them.
Yes.
Pinching a loaf.
Yeah,
Dropping the kids off at the pool.
there's a lot of things. Okay,
Taking a Jerry and wiping my Aaron. You know.
it's terrible. Anyway,
Get the hell out of here.
Steven, name 3 tattooed celebrities.
Oh fuck. Angelina Jolie.
Yep.
Brad Pitt and Omarion. Fuck. I don't know.
You could have
Where did
named,
Marion come from?
dude. You could have named any rapper.
Oh fuck.
Every rapper.
Every rapper.
Hold
I
on.
didn't even think about that.
Let me Google something real
Does Brad Pitt have
fast.
tattoos?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Brad Pitt tattoos. Let's see.
I have no idea.
He does. He has some
Boom.
tattoos. Yep, he has
Boom.
tattoos. Yeah, you had it
I
right.
think most celebrities have that.
I think most celebrities.
God damn, that's nerve wracking.
That was
That's
horrible.
it. Anybody?
You said celebrities.
Oh, celebrities.
Yeah. It just says celebrities. And yeah, Omarion does have tattoos as well. So yeah.
But it went off.
Yeah, but
so-
your thing went off. Yeah.
I don't
so-
know where Marion came from.
I don't know. You
It
wasn't
was just
thinking about.
random.
Are you thinking about Omarion? Yes, that was it. Tattooed celebrities.
All right, should we switch it up and go the other way?
All right,
So
now we can switch
I'll
it
read-
up. Yeah, we can
Read
switch
you
it up.
ones, Jerry read me
Yep.
one, and then
Now we're going back to.
we're all
Jerry,
2,
yeah.
2, and 2, right?
I have 3 actually.
You have 3.
Yes, I have 3.
So I was the last person to go.
Correct.
So
So-
Jerry's turn's next.
Okay, so I'll go.
So you read to Jerry.
So I'll
right?
read to Jerry. All right. Are you ready, Jerry?
All right.
Here we go.
Okay.
All right. Give me 3 places to hide money.
Your sock, your closet, and your car.
That is
no,
3
that's
places. That is 3
three
places. Yeah.
yeah.
That is 3 places. Okay, there you go.
So now it's your turn. So I read to you.
All right, then. I'm ready. My Google searching is going to be weird with all these people tattoos.
Here we go. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready. Ready.
Name 3 female body parts.
Breast, vagina, and cervix.
Why didn't you just say arm, leg, and eyes? I don't know.
Well, because I wanted to be distinct, I guess. Even though men have breasts.
But this is what people want to hear.
I think. Yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, they do.
Yeah,
I'm definitely, yeah.
they don't have those.
Yeah.
You could use
don't have
the
arms.
same body parts.
I could have, but I
You
mean,
didn't have to
I
go-
wanted to be specific. Like, I was going to, the next after that was going to be ovaries.
Ovaries?
Yeah. Like, they're specific, you know? Like, so, hey, that's what I was going for. I was going for specificities. That's not, I don't know if that's a word.
Specificities.
All right. So, me
Now
to-
it's my turn, so Jerry reads to me, right?
Kind of weird.
No, I read to, no, I've
No, 'cause
already read
you've
to you. Yeah.
to me, so Jerry reads to me.
Yeah, because you haven't read yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We reversed it.
And
The order is still going this way,
Yeah.
but the reading is going the other way.
so I read to you.
Yeah, you read to me.
Okay.
Ready?
All right. Name 3 places you don't want to find blood.
Oh my God, my rectum, my pee hole, and my mouth.
Yeah, I know that works. Yeah. I hope you don't want to find
Yeah.
those in there.
And not in that same order.
We all know where my mind's at.
Yeah,
Oh
there
my
it is.
God.
All in that order, huh? Yeah.
Okay,
my
so
God.
I'm reading to Jerry, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right, Jerry. Are you ready? Name 3 stinky things.
Feet, your neck and armpit.
Neck?
Your neck?
Yeah, you people have stinky necks.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's why you put cologne on it. Your neck.
I think that's just the scent you.
Yeah,
like to
that's
put a
just
scent
like-
on you.
I don't
I
know,
don't know about the
neck.
neck, man.
You don't know? Well, come on,
Because I
man.
know like people sweat. and
Yeah.
Sweaty neck.
I guess
but
it depends on the person.
I've never met a person with a.
But how many
stinky
necks
neck.
are you going to Stephen? Steven? Jeez.
I'm a
Nobody goes-
vampire, Aaron, all the time.
Like, no, I'm not going to.
That's where sweat.
All right, well, whatever. We'll give it to you. Just
Yeah.
you
All
got
right,
it.
sure.
All right.
Sure. Let us know in the comments.
Yeah, exactly. Let us
Jerry's
definitely
full of
know. 'Cause I
bullshit.
feel like.
Stinky necks.
Whatever.
Hashtag smelly necks.
Tell us your smelly neck stories.
So actually, there was one time where this guy, he was just right next to me. I was like, "What's that smell?"
It's my neck.
It's my neck.
Cleans all the body parts but his neck.
All right, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, so I'm reading to you.
Correct, Mundo.
All right. Let me read. Look at the backside real quick. Ooh.
Yeah, these are tough, Eric. So if you're
These are
listening out
tough.
there, I don't understand why you bought this game.
You know what? This might be easy, but let's go.
All right.
Name 3 fictional characters you would date.
Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Batgirl.
It's pretty good.
That wasn't even. That wasn't
Yeah,
difficult.
yeah.
I said this might be easy.
The
The other one was sexy tattoos.
Wonder Woman, Supergirl, and Batgirl.
There you go.
By the way, that's 5, everybody. I have
Is it?
won the game
Oh, shit.
that easily, everybody.
Are we gonna go for
Wait,
a
wait.
tiebreaker
No,
round?
Jerry's got 4.
Oh, Jerry does have 4.
I have
Okay.
3, so I'm out.
Okay. So
But I'll still read.
is it between me and Jerry then?
I mean, we can keep going.
Okay.
until
I
you
mean,
guys
all right,
go.
whatever.
I mean,
All right. So is it
so-
me reading to
so
Jerry?
You're reading to me? If we're still going?
No,
Don't-
it was supposed to be me reading to you.
Yeah, I read to Jerry. So it's because it's right after me. Yeah, so I read to Jerry because I didn't read
Oh,
to Jerry
okay.
last
Yeah,
time.
that's right. That's
Yeah.
right. Because I just read to you. I was thinking it was my turn.
Okay. All right. You ready?
Yeah.
Name 3 things. Or excuse me. Name 3 lies you tell on a job interview.
Education, career, and work history.
What is
What was the last one?
I don't know what the last one was.
I heard web issue.
Work history.
Oh, work history.
That's so terrible. What career?
I was a dentist before.
Oh my god! Isn't that work history? That's the
No.
same thing,
No,
isn't
it's
it?
not.
How is it not?
No.
Work history could be all the places you've worked. I don't
but
know.
I don't think so, sir.
It's like I used to be.
I don't think judges.
Hold on! This is her sister was a witch!
Yep, they said she was a witch. I'm sorry, sir.
Wow.
We're gonna have to pass on that one.
Dang it.
So that would be it, right?
Yeah.
Because that gave Jerry.
That's it.
Jerry
The
has
opportunity to
4,
tie
yeah,
it up.
to tie, but he did not.
So you won by 1.
So
Next time.
on I'm looking for the button. It's taking
Where's the
forever to
button?
load.
Find the
And
button.
hey, winner of the stealing segments is me, everybody. I tried. I'd like to thank all the little people and all the female body parts that helped me get here. Thank you.
I would have found a harder question if I known
You
were
probably
on
should
five.
have. That was on you. So thank you for listening, everybody. Eric, thank you for the game. We'll have a different segment next time, and actually, we'll wait 2 episodes to play something like this again because I want to get some feedback from the people in the chat room in our private Discord, which you can actually go and join the Discord, the Philo Underground.
Please do, because we have the same people talking every day.
It's probably still going to be the same people. People
And
like
we-
lurking.
And we love them.
People like lurking. We do love them people. So anyway, everybody, so let's wrap it up. That's it, right? Yep. I think we're good.
Yeah, I'm good. I got nothing
Yeah.
else to plug. Jerry, you going to be on a Broadway show? No?
Good Lord.
Yes,
No.
the Book of Mormon.
Please. Okay, there we go. So for the internationally known Stephen Gutierrez,
Hey, everybody.
Jerry Panericon.
Hey.
That's terrible. I am Sir Aaron Carr saying that is enough internet for today.